10 years from now, you'll be 10 years older. But if you invest, 10 years from now, you'll be 10 years older and a lot richer. And this is what I've been telling people. All my children, they have their money in Phil Equity. My maids have their money in Phil Equity. I try my best to make people invest because we need to watch out for our old age.
We want to teach people, we want to teach our clients how to invest.
The Phil Equity family of funds have garnered a total of 66 PIFA awards since the award started in 2006. So Phil Equity is not only an equity fund, for which of course it is most famous for, but it does have a fixed income fund which also wins awards.
The world is still in a global bull market. We are still in a secular bull market.
Just to explain what this secular bull market is, it's practically a bull market that is supported by a secular trend. So a secular trend is a trend that develops over a long period of time and stays there for many years.
So don't get distracted by the news and thinking the next 3-5% drop is the beginning of a bear market. It doesn't work that way. So use this as opportunities to buy.
We in Phil Equity use technical analysis to gauge general market conditions. We try to determine the general trend of the market and the price direction.
In an up market, you don't have to do anything fancy really. You just buy a really good stock, you hold it, end of story, you're going to make money.
These are basic investment philosophy. But what stands out is that with all the bad news, why is the stock market continually going up? When the stock market actually moves up, despite all the bad news, that is actually a very, very strong signal to buy.
So just a brief snapshot of where Phil Equity is now. Total assets under management is now 12.5 billion pesos, and we now have over 13,000 accounts.
The world is in a global bull market. So if the market has a long-term upward trajectory, why sell? Unless you can actually predict these corrections, sell at the top, buy at the bottom, then keep doing that. Then maybe you can attempt to trade it. But Phil Equity, we know corrections are hard to predict. So what do? We recommend that you hold or use this as opportunities to buy.
Telling myself how lucky I am. Because I have no worry about those things. I have all of these guys worrying about it for me.
When the index was at 5,000, we said, stay the course. If you did, the index is now at 7,000. So at the bare minimum, you're making 40%. So with Phil Equity, you're making much more.
All of these guys here, they're passionate about the market. They love the market. It's their life. How can you beat that? And these are the guys working for you in Phil Equity. And these are the guys working for me in Phil Equity.
Over 20 years, Phil Equity has outperformed the index by 3,085% over 20 years. So if you put money in the index, it would probably be about, your 1 peso would be 5 pesos after 20 years. If you put it with Phil Equity, it would be a little over 35. So if you see Phil Equity has already gone back to the high, so I suppose no one in this room is losing money anymore if you invested in Phil Equity, right?
So quite an impressive performance. Congratulations to you, all of you who have invested.
Phil Equity is doing 22.5%. How can you beat that? In 6 months, you've already made 22.5% minus all of the charges already. All of the stock brokerage charge, all of the management charges. 22.5%. Now, how many here, please, was able to beat 22.5% in the last 6 months? I don't see any hands. And you're right, because probably there will be now. Because that's not easy. And this is what I've been telling people.
Learn from your failures and successes. You learn from making money, but believe me, and I always tell this to people, you learn more when you lose money. If you have neither the time nor the inclination to study or to invest or do these other things, I have a solution. You can just let Phil Equity manage your money.
You know that you're losing a lot of time when you don't invest. It's wrong to keep on waiting. Just invest your money, put your money with some professional people, just to earn. Because you have to do that. Believe me,